You ever sat alone feeling like your brain won't shut off, like your body's tired, but your heart won't let you rest? Understand this, my friend. You're not crazy. You're not weak. You're dealing with something real. Post-Infidelity Stress Disorder. It's the PTSD of betrayal. And if you've been cheated on, you're probably living with it right now, my friend. Yes, right now, this current moment. I'm going to explain all this to you in this video. Let's stop sugarcoating what this does to a man. She cheated, and it wasn't just a moment. It was a shoo, boom, a bomb. And now you're trying to function in a war zone that never ends. You're up at night. You're feeling like something's going on in your head. Crazy. You don't know what is going on. Physically weighing on your chest. You got to go to work. You got to show up for the children. Talk to your friends. But no one knows that's inside. You're locked in a loop. The loop of post-infidelity stress disorder. What did I miss? Was I not enough? Are they still talking? Will I ever trust her again? This is post-infidelity stress disorder, and it's real, my friend. Experts are just now naming what so many of us have lived so long. Through the nightmares, the intrusive thoughts, my friend, the anxiety attacks. Must I keep going on? Yes, emotional shutdown, rage out of nowhere, deep aching silence, and the worst part, most men don't talk about it because we're taught to just get over it, to take the hit and walk it off. But you're not broken because you feel it. You're not soft, my friend. Understand, because you're hurting. You're human, and you got betrayed by the one person who was supposed to protect your heart. She betrayed you. Now you supposed to keep this all gathered inside your heart? No, my friend. Let me shift your perspective. This isn't just pain. It's spiritual fire. God never promised life without betrayal, but he did promise he's near and dear to the brokenhearted. Psalms 34. And here's what I believe with everything in me. This pain, my friend, has purpose. Your pain has purpose. What you're going through right now has purpose. When I was going through it, I didn't know what it was called. I just knew I couldn't eat. I stayed up all night, reliving everything in my mind. I cried in silence while trying everything to hold it together for my children. But something wild happened in the middle of that wreckage going on in my head. God got my attention. Not through some sermon, not through some podcast, not through some preacher, through the silence, through the sleepless nights, through the gut wrenching, the ache in my chest, my friend, the real relationship with God. And I started to realize God wasn't punishing me. He was calling me the same way he's calling you. Calling me to rebuild, calling me to become a man who didn't need validation to feel worthy, a man who could look in the mirror and say, I'm good, a man walking with God, not just out of tradition, but as a necessary, pivotal anchor in my life. That's what I needed, and that's what you need, my friend. What if this pain you're in right now is the invitation God sent to wake you up? What if he allowed the betrayal not to destroy you, but to strip away the version of you that was too dependent, too distractive, too passive, too far away from God? I'm not saying God caused it, but I am saying he'll use it. And if you walk through this with your eyes open, you don't just heal, my friend, you ascend. You become the man you were always meant to be. Stronger, clearer, wiser, more grounded, and more dangerous in the best way possible. That's the calling on your life, my friend. That's what God has in store for you. I'm not here to give you a 5-step healing plan because this isn't a checklist. It's a heart moment. You don't need 5 steps to heal. You need to stop running from what God's trying to say through the pain. Son, I'm still here. You're still mine. And this fire is forging you. That's what God's saying to you right now in this moment. So sit with it, feel it, and decide that this will not be the end of your story, my friend. You had to make a decision. Stop all the crying. I understand it hurts, my friend, but you got to give it to God. Brother, if any part of this video hit you in your chest, don't just scroll. Don't just watch and scroll, my friend. I want you to drop a comment and say, I see it and I'm ready to build with God. Subscribe to the channel because I promise you this is the only space speaking to this pain with truth and power here on YouTube. And you're ready to stop pretending and you're ready to start rebuilding with guidance, structure, and spiritual fire, go to manunbreakable.com. I have a course called How to Make Her Regret Cheating Without Saying a Word. It's the foundation that you need to rebuild your life, my friend. I promise. Head over to manunbreakable.com. And I want you to keep showing up, keep choosing you because you are unbreakable.